place I've never seen before. My girlfriend shops too much. She's got a car for every feeling she can't touch. Still,
hello, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions, and I do all things hauls. I look for the deals, I do the research so you don't have to. Thank you for clicking on the video. I hope you are doing well. If you are a returning viewer, I appreciate you. And if you are new here, hello and welcome, and I hope you find yourself enjoying it. I have a Temu haul. I have a little bit of this, I have a little bit of that, my favorite type of hauls to share. I also have some updates to share with you, so I just kind of want to start diving into the haul. I've got some big boxes and I have some small packages because I've got things coming in from the calendar 1000, but I'm going to start off with this because this arrived today and I'm not sure what to think yet. It does come from a local seller. I opened up the bag because I wasn't sure what was inside. And it says Lake and Sky. And I just looking at the box itself, I was like, no way is this actually real. I'm expecting a, inspired Lake and Sky 1111. And if you're not familiar with this is a $105 perfume. I do want to compare it. I don't have the perfume, but I do have the actual Lake and Sky 1111 body oil. It's almost gone. I treasure this stuff. We're about this far down. It is kind of a dirty bottle because it's very loved and very treasured. But I want to open this up to see if this is comparably as real as we can get. I am interested to see how big the bottle is, but it says Kingston, New York. On the back of this one, it says Kingston, New York. This one is real. Just from looking at the back of this and the back of this box, I am thinking this might be real. And if this is the full-size bottle of this is $105. And I paid $14, maybe $16, and then the $2.99 shipping because it's local warehouse. This is a unisex, I would say, type scent. But there's something very different and romantic and alluring about this scent. I don't even necessarily know how to describe it or what the actual scents are or what the notes are. It says 1111 is a simple yet bold unisex blend inspired by the teachings of Kundalini yoga and the color white. It is a sheer, clean, and uplifting fragrance with an ethereal vibe. Okay, it's vegan, organic sugar, alcohol, vegan, cruelty-free, free of paraffins, sulfates, and phosphates. I love everything that box is saying, and it is. I actually learned about this scent from Jaclyn Hill. I didn't even know who she was. I was just looking for a special occasion type scent, and she wore this. This is what she wore for her wedding. Now that I am familiar with her, that's about all I know about her at this point. But I'm almost 100% positive this is real because it always comes with this rice paper with the, this came with the rice paper, and it is a full-sized bottle. This is one heck of a score, and it came completely packaged, wrapped, so I don't think this could be tampered with in any way. The clouds, the black and white clouds, the markings, everything. I mean, this has been in my bathroom, so it may be a little discolored, but wow, this I am loving this. Even on here, it says lakeandsky.com. We need to smell it though. It's a glass bottle. Lake and Sky 1111. Lake and Sky, Kingston, New York. Oh, the cap is plastic. I have to see if it's the same smell. The thing I like about the oil is that it's very long lasting. That smells a lot like alcohol. Let's let it dry down. I want to see what this smells like. See, this feels like it's a metal. It is oily. I use this special occasions as soon as I get out of the shower. It has a beautiful slip on it. It leaves your skin nice and soft and silky. Yeah, see, I get the instant scent from the oil, but this is more concentrated. I smell more vanilla in this one, in the spray. Okay, it's starting to dry down. And, you know, depending on your chemistry of your skin, I like to use perfume oils, and I do have a perfume oil already on, which could be influencing the scent a little bit. Okay, I'm smelling it a little bit more. Right from, I mean, it looks so right. I do see with the K here, that's the only difference I see. And I don't know if that could be, if anyone has ever gotten a real bottle of the Lake and Sky 1111, please let me know if the K has a little swoop at the bottom. I need to know. I need to know. Either way, I am going to enjoy probably layering these, but from the initial first impression, I like the oil much better. I like the way it just seems it has a lot more depth, the oil does. But I do think this smells good. It does smell good, but it's not like in your face, really strong and overly powerful. Maybe the two layered. I don't know what to think with this one. If it is real, that is one heck of a score. That is for sure. I'm going to throw that off to the side. I did also, I hope I don't forget, but I have a couple cards to open. This also does come from a local seller. This is a repurchase for me. I love this. Someone had left a comment asking what nail glue I use. It's either this Exivia. This is EXSIVIA. I love this. It's one of the best liquid brush nail glues I have tried. I also use the Curve Life gel from Amazon, but I am so messy with it. That's why I prefer to use a brush. I actually used the Curve Life gel today, and I get overflow and it doesn't look clean. So this is the Exivia Extra Strong second edition nail glue. Waterproof, extra lasting, quick dry, strong adhesion, safe formula, and easy application. Easy application and strong hold. I'm for it. I really do enjoy this. This is a repurchase, and I think this is like $6. Again, you do have to pay the $2.99 shipping. But it's one of my best and favorite glues, and I've tried a lot from Temu, and this is one of my favorites. And then you do get their branding card. They give you a little QR code on this side if you want to scan that. 24/7 support if you're experiencing any issues with the product. I really just like this brand, so I will keep buying this as long as Temu keeps providing it. I'm kind of going through the small ones because I have a massive box sitting next to me, and I'll probably save that to the end just because it's so big and I'll have to rearrange things to get to it. Okay, so this next one does come, it came in its own little bag, but I think it was a pre-order and that's why it came, but it was shipped from the Temu warehouse, I'm pretty sure. It, I lose track sometimes. I haul so many things, but I have this little bag here, and I looked everywhere for these and I could not find them anywhere else but Temu. And if you have an air fryer, I'm sure you have at least experienced one time where the paper little filter that you use crumples in on itself if have something small in there and the edges start to burn, and it can ruin your meal. So sorry about the crinkling. I picked up these. They are little magnets with bear faces on them, and there's magnets on each side and in the middle. There's also little stars. They're cute. They came in a couple different colors, and they keep your air fryer liners in place. They had them in different styles, different colors. I got the cute little bears with the stars, and the magnets are pretty good. Not that they need to be super strong. They're just holding your air fryer filters in place, or liners. They're not filters, they're liners. But I got the 4-pack. You could get them in just like little round magnets, and this is supposed to be like oven, heat safe, silicone. So even, I don't know, you could use this for other baking goods on sheet pans possibly. But yeah, I saw these and I've been looking to find a solution for, the air fryer liners that, curl up on themselves. And this is what I found. So yeah, just easy, really cute, but so useful if you have an air fryer. All right, set those off to the side. What else do we have here? Oh yeah. I can't help myself. I've been on a journey of looking for new skincare products that are more affordable, that come from Temu. And if you know that I have been loving Murslin skincare, and I found something else that I thought was intriguing. Just the name alone is intriguing, and unfortunately they have stickers over it. One box of placenta cell mask, and it's not what you think. It's not like a placenta. That I think is very gimmicky, and just I don't know how I feel about that. I get it, but I don't at the same time. The thing is that it's actually like apple stem cells. It comes from an apple. I did research on it. It's not any human placenta or anything like that. I think the translation kind of maybe the gimmicky part of it, but it is Murslin placenta cell collagen wrinkle tender skin facial mask. And does it say how many are in here? Just says one box. Let's see. They're just little individual packets of skincare or face mask. The water brightens the face. Facial mask, there's 2, 4, 6, 8. It looks like there's 10 in here. And this is good. It's got glycerin for the first ingredient, which glycerin kind of brings moisture, hydration to your skin and kind of locks it in. Rose flower water. There is dimethicone in here, which isn't always my favorite, so we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of ingredients in here, but basically this is good for tightening your skin, moisturizing your skin. I'm all about, let's get that skin elasticity. Let's keep it as, you know, plump and as healthy as possible. So this is just something I think that you put on your face after you do all your skincare products at night and you sleep in it, I believe. After cleansing skin, apply appropriate amount evenly on the whole face. Avoid eyes and lips. Massage and absorb, then go to sleep. And then you wake up looking beautiful. But I've been loving the Murcilin skincare products. We'll see how this one goes. I've definitely found some winners when it comes to the Murcilin skincare, and it ships from Temu. You don't have to pay the extra $2.99 shipping, and I really have been happy. I've been seeing improvement under my eyes, which, you know, I've been working on trying to find solutions for a while now, and, you know, I am loving it, loving it, loving it. What do we have here? That is garbage. Let's get into this, because this is going to kind of take me a second to get through this whole thing because it offers so much in a little box. This is the Keep All Day Full Color Viewing AI window camera. This thing has a lot. You can use it on any windows, your front door, your sliding glass doors, your, you know, big, beautiful bay window, whatever window, that's what this is meant for. It has full color night vision, two-way voice, so you can talk out from the camera or back. You can hear the voice back to you. It's got a cloud storage. It has the 2.4G Wi-Fi, AI analysis, and it also has a 911 alarm. But there's so much more to this. Let me pull it out of the box. I also have, let me pull it up on my phone. It should hopefully pop right back up. Oop, I missed a phone call. You know what? I need to take this phone call. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That was actually my doctor with confirmation that I have pancreatitis, so that's a good time. That actually explains a lot. But back to this this AI window camera, because that's what's actually important right now. It does come with instructions, after sale support manual. It's really self-explanatory. But what I was saying, I believe, is that this camera does so much more than what I was naming off here about the night vision, the 911, and the alarm. And also, this thing is $14.91. And not too long ago, I saw it at $16, so the price went down a little bit, which is even better. This is from the brand Noah Tech. It's AI window camera, smart home security with 2K full color blacklight, 5G Wi-Fi, two-way audio, US cloud 911 emergency dispatch. Simple 5-minute setup, quick install, protect. It's I'm gonna say Miss A because I don't want to trigger my ALEXA. I don't want to trigger her, but it's compatible with that. Hands-free control means that you can adjust settings, check in, or even scare off intruders with just your voice. It can stream, auto tracking, playback, colored night vision, privacy mode, motion detector, two-way audio, 911 calling, AI human detection and notify, AI animal detection, AI vehicle, or even just a bird, which actually that's pretty impressive for just the price. The thing about this is, let me start pulling it out of the box, is that you do have to download the app, and there is a 12, I believe it's $12.99 a month for the cloud storage, for I think even the hookup. I haven't done this yet, but my boyfriend's mom, and I'll actually pull that up too. She loves this thing, and I personally think like the $12.99 to have a peace of mind is worth it. And honestly, $12.99 a month to have storage on a camera is way more affordable. I've had other ones where it was like 30 something a month, and then the prices just kept going up. I think this is like a straight, you know, $12.99, and you don't have to worry about the prices going up. So this is how big your camera is. There is a little port here. So the other thing too is that it does need to be plugged in at all times. But the cord on this is really, it's long. It comes with the port that you need to plug it in. It comes with the big long cord, and then it also even comes with these little adapters. There's 4 of these where it's got the 3M tape on the back, and then you can tuck your little wire away so it's not dangling or in the way of anything. And there's 4 of those. I mean, for the price, I am just so impressed with this. But it comes with different ways that you can attach it to your window. So one of the ways is that you would peel off the white part here. This all peels off, and then you would stick this to your window, and then your camera attaches to this part. I mean, and this is not going to fall off. You could open your windows up and down. You could slide your glass doors, you know, and this is not going to fall off. It's going to stay in place. So you could have it like that, with that kind of like, I don't know, angled, maybe block out some of the sun maybe. And then you have 2 other square ones that you peel off the sticky tab, and then you attach it. So it's all magnetic. That's where your camera would be, right up against the window. I guess also too, depends on what you're looking at or what your purposes are. Maybe you just want to watch the animals in your backyard. Maybe you want to spy on your neighbors. Maybe you want to watch the kids and make sure that they're safe. But I love this thing. Just everything. I'm just really impressed with everything that you get. And then you also get a round one. So depending, sorry if that was loud. So depending on what your needs are, you have a lot of different ways. That's a tight, like, magnet, strong magnet. Let me show you what the picture looks like. So this right here is a picture from the actual camera itself. Now the angle, it might not be the widest. I mean, that's a big chunk of the back porch. You could see the neighbor's whole house, and it's so clear, so crisp. I mean, it's good. It's a very good quality picture. I mean, it takes a better picture than my camera does. We had snow back then, by the way, which wasn't that long ago. But you can see how crisp it is. You can tell that the neighbors have their TV on. That's how clear this thing is. And I've seen it fluctuate from the $14 to the $16. But definitely, I think for having a peace of mind, or if you know, times are crazy, you know, people are desperate, and you just want to have that peace of mind knowing that you can go to sleep and you're covered. You always have something watching your back. I think it's well worth it. Definitely 100%. So very, very happy about this. Let me show you the cord really quick. There's so much cord here. I think you can make this work. So yeah, very, very impressed with that. Everything that you get, it's name brand, and you know what? Temu's got a great return policy too. If it works out, or if it doesn't work out, it's not exactly what you're looking for, you know, you can always return it. So definitely am very happy with that one. That is a really, really good find for sure. All right, where do we go from here? Well, can I tell you guys, we did it. We made to 1,000 subscribers. I do want to say thank you. That it was a huge milestone for me. There's been so many ups and downs of YouTube, and I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for, you know, kind of making a goal, a dream of mine come true. Thank you for all the thumbs up and the comments and the shares. Like, that is not only important for me, but it also, YouTube pays attention to that stuff. So every comment that you leave, not only does it brighten my day, but it kind of lets YouTube know, like, hey, you know, like, this is an okay video. She's not that bad. And the thumbs up and the hypes. Oh my gosh, I got my first hypes. How exciting. So thank you for that. That is just a lot of fun, and I needed to mention that. So thank you very much for all that. Truly, truly appreciate you. And where do we go from here? I've got a couple small things. Let's dive into one of these. I don't know if this exact one is still in stock, but I needed another one. I have purchased the one very similar in the past, the Chaos Coordinator. The other ones I have just say Chaos Coordinator, but this one says, someone who solves problems you never knew existed in ways that will blow your mind. Also, see Ninja, Bad ASS, and a Legend. I love that. I love that. First of all, let me say I am such a chaotic coordinator that I can create problems that I didn't know existed, but I can also solve them too. So I like this. It's just a regular notebook. It's got dates up, lined little paper. This one does have it's a thicker cardstock, and it almost seems like it's got a shiny plastic, almost laminate over it. It did get a little wrinkled, the little creases in it while being in the bag, but I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun notebook. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. I forgot about this. So it's interesting because it has measurements on it. It's got a little ruler up to, that can't be 7 inches. There's no way. That's not even a full inch, I don't think. But there's this little pocket, like, tab where you can attach it to your pocket if you want to. I'm kind of a little nervous to... Oh, these are the scissors. Okay, I remember why I got these. They're scissors. Actually, I'm telling you, the scissors, the knives, anything from Temu are always so sharp. Okay, those don't work very well. I mean, I guess the tip does. Okay, for the cardboard, it cut really well. Yeah, we like to fish in the... Okay, that works much better. Maybe it was just, yeah, no, these are sharp. These are very sharp. But I thought little pocket scissors for when we're fishing, for just to keep in the car, for just in case, keep in the purse for whenever you might need them, and it folds up nice, small, and compact. I needed scissors. There was something I needed scissors for. I don't remember what it was, and I was like, dang, I need some for my purse. So Not that they're cute. I'm sure they have cuter ones. I wanted something that, you know, we could throw in a tackle box. I could keep in my purse. Kind of versatile type thing, you know? We've got some fine jewelry here, it says. Cute little box. It says fine jewelry. Oh. Okay, I forgot about you. I forgot about you. We've got a bag inside of a bag. I think they did that so it wouldn't get tangled up as much. I think this is sterling silver, I believe. We have a little tab at the top on the clasp. It says 925 on this little tiny tab. This is such a tiny, dainty chain, but it's sparkly. It's pretty. Let's get this open. I think this may have been a pre-order. I just got a notification that one of my pre-orders they ran out of. They're going to wait for a day and 18 hours, and then they'll give me the option to either cancel the order, get my refund, or I could wait another 3 days to see if it gets restocked. So yeah, the pre-order stuff, I also find that they take a lot longer to come in when they do the pre-order. I do know that they're doing that so they're not getting tons of stock that they might not sell. I understand that, but at the same time, like, I feel like the system needs to be worked out a little bit. But onto this really pretty necklace. We've got a little serpent, a little snake, which it doesn't even really, it just kind of really looks like a little whoop-de-doo. And then it's got a really pretty cubic on the one side. I like necklaces like this. I've been looking for something that, a necklace that I used to have with stars on one side, moons on the other side, and then it had a moon pendant in the middle. I've been looking for something like that. So I thought this was fun. The fact that you have, you know, the little snake on one side and then the little stone here. I mean, I don't know. Does it actually look like a snake? I don't really think so. At least in the monitor, it doesn't seem that much like a snake. It just seems like some whoop-de-doos. I wonder if it'll sit on the neck right. Anyways, yeah, I don't even know if it's in stock because it was a pre-order. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the pre-orders as much. We'll see what happens with this one. I did get some nice price adjustments today, though. Just today, I got over $9 in price adjustments. We love that. We've got an eyeshadow stick here. This is the Lacrin brand. I can't remember if I've hauled any from this brand. Eyeshadow sticks. This is color 2 Pecan. How do you say it? Pecan or pecan? I think I say pecan. I think that's my instinctive way of saying it. Long wear crease proof eyeshadow stick. It's a kind of a chubby. I like the glossy black, but it's kind of a well, no, actually it's pretty normal. Wow, that is really creamy, but it's a normal, you know, basic eyeshadow stick. I want to see how much is in here. I'm always curious to see how much product you get, because I think this was not very expensive. There's quite a bit. It still wants to go, so I'm going to say that there's a decent amount of product in here. Hopefully they actually are crease proof. I have a lot of different browns, but I'm looking for a particular type of brown. And I'm loving those pencils that I hauled a couple hauls back, the eyeshadow pencils. I'm wearing them again today, but I'm going to let that dry down and we'll rub it in a little bit to see if how long wear it actually is. I was looking to see, a lot of times they have a brush at the end so you can smudge it out, but no. This would actually even be, depending on your skin tone, that could be a good bronzer color. I like to use makeup a little, like, universally, I guess, in different, you know, if a blush doesn't work, I'll wear it as an eyeshadow. Or if a bronzer doesn't work, I'll wear it as an eyeshadow. I have seen, I think Yari G, who is a professional makeup artist, she does YouTube. She used to haul a lot of Temu. I don't think she's hauling as much as she used to, but she swore by this concealer. Now, I'm not much of a concealer girl. I mean, right now, I've been using a pink blush, a very light peachy pink blush under to hide my dark circles. And then I put foundation on top. But I want to learn how to use, you know, concealer. So Yari G swore by this. Her makeup is always gorgeous. So I decided to pick it up because I see like everyone used to carry this, but less and less people are carrying it. So I thought now is the time. I need to try it before it goes away. I think now you can't even buy it in a single pack. You need to get it in 1, 2, or 3. I got it in the color 2. I think you can get it in a 3-pack of color 1, 2, and 3, or, you know, 4, 5, and 6, because they have every skin tone color you could possibly imagine. That was the other reason why I kind of wanted to try this one, but it is from Langmini. I'm butchering it like I do. This is what it looks like. It's a pot. She says that this lasts forever. This is way too dark for me. There's 2 was the second to the lightest color. That is definitely way too dark. Well, because under your eyes, don't you want something a little bit lighter? Something that's going to brighten your under eyes? But that is definitely good coverage. It's a very thick consistency. I'm curious if it's going to dry out my under eyes. It's a thick consistency. Yeah, I do wish I got the first color. This is much darker than I expected. Even when I get a little bit of a tan, it does oxidize. It's getting darker as it's drying down. Yeah, I don't know. I want to rub this. Okay, hey, I think this one is a win, though. That Lacrin, the Pecan, they had other colors as well. I'm not sure if they had shimmers. I have so many shimmers. I don't need any more shimmers, but that's a pretty color. Okay, so this box is really tore up. Not at the fault of Temu or shipping. It got soaked. It got wet. So I kind of opened it up so it could dry out. I haven't peeked inside yet. And I was going to share some thoughts with the Calendar 1000. But since I spent so much time on that camera, I'll save it for the next video. I'm kind of collecting my thoughts on how I feel about the Calendar 1000. The first time around was absolutely amazing. The finds, the scores, the free items, and then the second time around I'm starting to notice things, so I'm wondering if I should do it one more time just to test out if my theory is correct, because that's what I do. I do the research, and so you don't have to. I really did enjoy the first time I did it, checking in for like the 25 days, getting the free 8 gifts, and then being able to collect extra free gifts. This was an extra free gift. And it worked out great. Of course, I had, because it was a I don't know. I still had to pay checkout for like 20 bucks for it. Now, it was 20 bucks of stuff that I wanted. But now this time around, I'm like, I don't want all these things to check out for the free gift. So I'm kind of, I have thoughts and we'll save it for next time. Okay. So what this is, it's a very, like, the base is heavy. I'm thinking I want to start recording in other parts of the house, and to have a big tripod isn't always what I'm looking for. So I was looking at this. The base is very heavy. I mean, it feels like there's sand or something in here. I don't hear sand, but I'm just saying it feels heavy, like sand would be in here. There is little instructions. I think everything is here. Oh, so that just, so I guess all you do is basically stick that in here. You can adjust the, you know, the little arm on it. So you can have it standing straight up. Tighten that. You can have where your camera goes. This, it comes with the little mount. And if you don't know, you just take off this little screw part here. Attach, nope, you put this part on first, attach the little ball onto here, and you tighten this. This expands, which should be wide enough for my phone. So then, I mean, I feel like this is actually pretty sturdy. It's all plastic, it's not metal at all, but out of all the ones that I was looking at, you can also put a phone here, a book, whatever. Let's say you're using it for cooking and you want to watch your videos, your YouTube videos, and have your cookbook standing up here because there is that little groove right here. I think it's pretty good quality. I think it'll do its job. It seems like, you know, the arms move pretty well. You can tighten them. I am curious, just out of pure curiosity. Let's see if it can hold my phone up without falling over. It does hold my phone, so that's a plus. It expands enough for my phone. The only thing that, okay, even the little ball part seems to, oh, my phone wants to tilt a little bit. That might be a bit finicky, but whoop. That was my fault because I turned the knob. Oh, there we go. I can tighten this back part to hold my phone in place. I'm curious. Let's see. I think it'll hold my phone just fine. There are no feet at the bottom. There's a bunch of screws, but I think this will work just fine for my needs, my purposes, and you can use this for all sorts of things. Let's say you even just wanted to hold a light and maybe not just your phone. And there's all different angles that you can use it on. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's get you out of there. Thank you. And I think too, this is kind of universal as long as you have some kind of adapter that will fit that ball. I think you could probably use whatever kind of adapter you wanted to. All right, yeah, that stands up perfectly stable. Okay. Good thing it was plastic because it got really drenched. And then let's see, what else do we have in here? What is this? Oh, okay. I picked this up. I was intrigued by it. I don't know how well it's going to work, but it's basically milky white strengthener. It's kind of to strengthen your nails. I wanted something. My nails get so weak from wearing the, you know, fake nails all the time from Temu. There's an expiration date on here. And I haven't tested it out yet, but it is, let's see, is it really that white? Yeah, I guess it is. I think it's supposed to be a keratin type, you know, nail, not bonder, but strengthener. Let's see if I can see the ingredients real quick. It did show up with a foamy little, I mean, and it's a real nail polish bottle. I don't remember the price on this. Oh, there is kerosene in here. Amino acids, hydrolyzed wheats, protein. I think this will just dry on its own. It doesn't need a UV light of any sort. So that's one of the reasons why I picked up this one. Some of them, like actual nail bonders, a lot of time you need a UV light. And I've tried them in the past, and either my UV lights, I have 2 different ones, aren't strong enough, or they just haven't worked for me. I'm not sure what the deal is. I do have a big box in here. I'm going to hold that off for a second. This feels nice. These, okay. Let me see. They feel thick. They're stretchy. I just got a 3-pack. I got them in a medium of V-necked t-shirts. Just regular t-shirts, V-neck. These feel really good quality. I would say they're like a medium thickness. Let's see what the material is made out of. 95 polyester, 5% spandex. That's why they're so stretchy. They feel pretty soft. They're not that polyester super shiny look. So this is like a heathered gray. There's a lot of strings coming off. These seem to be just loose strings. They're all over the white one. So it also comes in a white. They're straight, they're pretty long as well. So depending on your height, that might actually like cover your backside. But just regular old V-neck 3-pack of t-shirts. You can't go wrong with that. I like it. This one, is this one shiny? I don't even think this is it's not super shiny at all. I like them. I think, and they come in a wide variety of colors. I just got the basics. I am wearing blue today. I'm wearing blue with blue and green, and it's a dark, but I am wearing some color. I'm going to set this off to the side. We'll set this off to the side because I really, really want to pull this. I've got 2 big boxes. One of them is huge. Oh, and I have those to share too. So much to get through. This is a big box here. This thing is heavy. There's a lot to this. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to put one together and then we'll talk about it. I think that's the best way for me to do this, I think. On second thought, this is going to be a process to put together. It's already late, so I'm just going to, it's actually kind of put together, but you do get instructions with it. I think I got mine in a 4 or 5 layer. This is metal. It is metal and it's sturdy. This is very sturdy. Everything is kind of already attached. It's kind of like a transformer, or like it kind of reminds me of like those boards where you fold your clothes. Okay, so is it this way? Okay, so things need to get screwed together to make it all work. But this is kind of versatile. Either you can use it, use them on their own, or you can stack them all up together, or you can actually hang them as well. So this is so easy. They have these hinges up on here on the top and the bottom. This is really good quality. I priced these out at other places and wow, the price. Temu by far had it at the most affordable. There's a little hook here at the bottom to secure it in place, and it secures tightly. There's also a spot to secure it down here. And then here, let me do this part first. I also love the fact that you can label. You could put a little sticky tab on here and label it. It does come with the screws and all the hooks and everything that you need. It even comes if you wanted to attach this and hang this on a wall, you could do that. It has everything, and everything is labeled 1, 2 very well. I don't know if you can see that, but everything is in English, self-explanatory. And to make it even secure, you would use the screws if you wanted to stack these on top of each other, because I did get a 5-piece of these mesh, you know, I think they're wrought iron baskets. You can also hang them. I think, do you just hang it here? No, there's got to be another way to hang it, because I've seen pictures and they hang from the middle. So you get 2 hangers. So if you wanted to, you could even split up your pack into 2, because you get 2 of these hangers. It's probably hard to see, but I am really impressed. This is not flimsy whatsoever. This is great. I will put a picture of it up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And then let's say you don't need them for the time being. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are definitely secure. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like the fact that I'm struggling to get that undone. One side folds into the other side. This side folds up, and it all, like, perfect storage when you're not using that. I love things like this. I love the transformer type concept. I love it. And like I said, you can even secure it to a wall. You could hang it from a, you know, rod in your closet, or you can even place them on, you know, a closet shelf. So really, really happy with that. Very, very happy with that find. And then to go back to a little bit of this, maybe it's a little bit of that, but I want to share this. I've been doing, again, skincare because it's a journey that I'm on. I honestly didn't start my skincare journey until I was in my 40s, and I wish I knew what I know now way back when. I wish I took skincare seriously. So anyways, I've been on this journey of skincare, and I've been learning about particular ingredients that are good. Maybe not just actual brands and things that are hyped, but actual individual ingredients. So when I saw that Temu had advanced copper peptides, I was like, oh, I've read about those. I piqued my curiosity. Deep hydration, moisture and moisture retention, skin barrier, and anti-aging, antioxidant protection. The better your skin barrier is, the healthier your skin is going to be overall. I also feel like the healthier your skin barrier is, the better other skincare will work. And really all this is glycerin, propanol, the hydrolyzed collagen, the copper. It has a few tripeptides, which are the peptides, but a lot of extracts, a lot of roots, a lot of really natural ingredients, and I like it. When natural copper peptides have a blue tint, and this has a blue tint. I've only tested it out once, so I can't say, hey, this is a miracle worker, but I loved the way it felt on my skin. It is a glass bottle. Nice dropper on it, and it does have a blue tint. And I noticed I didn't need to use a whole lot, but I really like the way this felt on my skin. The next morning I felt like, oh, my under eyes, even though I've been so sick, and I am going to bring it up one more time, because I was so sick by Friday. I was so out of it, so sick, and just continuously trying to push through. I got up, I went to work. Fridays is kind of a ritual of mine where I stop at Ross. The mall is right. I drive past the mall, a little strip mall, every day back and forth to work. And once a week, I like to stop in at Ross, TJ Maxx, Michael's, and Five Below. And I just do a quick walkthrough. Is there something I could take a quick short of? What's going on at Five Below? I actually really want to get in Five Below and do some videos, but like I looked awful. I was so pale. I didn't have any makeup on. I didn't even look. You know I'm sick when I don't do my eyeliner or I don't do my mascara. And today's the first day I've worn it in probably 4 or 5 days. And I went in the store and people were just looking at me like I was crazy. I'm like, okay, I know I look bad, but dang, don't be rude. I don't feel good either. And because each store is right next to each other. Five Below is always my last stop. I walked around, it was busy, it was crazy, and I'm like, I don't feel well, I can't do this. But you can't go into Five Below without grabbing some sort of snack. And they have keto snacks in there. So I grabbed a couple for my boyfriend. I was standing in line, and as I'm standing there, the guy next to me is like, he has sweatpants on, and he wasn't even discreet. He's pulling his waistband out, and he's just stuffing his pants with anything and everything he can grab from the shelves. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm kind of like, what do I do? Do I snitch this guy out? Do I pretend like I don't see anything? And I am just so done at this point. I just want to get home. And I look down at my feet and I notice I have 2 different pairs of shoes on. I went the whole day not realizing that I had 2 different shoes on. They're very similar shoes, but one is brand new. One is like 3 years old, been torn up. It's a work shoe, so it's just the whole toe is worn off. They're ripped, they're just dirty, and I didn't even notice. I went the whole workday. I went into 3 different stores, and then the 4th store, because the guy next to me is stuffing his pants with stuff that he doesn't plan on buying. And I finally noticed that I had 2 different shoes on. If that doesn't tell you how crappy I was feeling, I don't know what else does. I mean, I know that those things can happen, but I didn't get dressed in the dark. I didn't. I mean, I didn't. So yeah, sorry I brought it up again, but I love that absorbed into my skin so quickly. It smells like skincare, which I don't mind. That means they're not putting additives in to take the skincare out, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this works with all my other fun skincare products that I have and may be coming into. I might be a little out of hand. I can't help myself. All right, I am going to put you on pause again because I have a big box that I don't know how I'm going to manage, but we're going to work on it. Okay, we're going to get this big box taken care of and out of the way. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this yet. I believe this is 36 inches, if I remember correctly. I think that's the one I decided on. For a few different reasons. I want something tall. I'm going to cut it open. And what I'll probably do is put a video up of it. And I would love to make more shorts just so I could be like, hey, this is, gives me like 3 minutes to focus on just that one item. I can show it in its full glory. So I may, time management is a thing. That is for sure. Okay. Yes, we have instructions here. We have screws, so we have some assembly to do, which from what I understand, it'll be pretty easy to do. You get screws in a little bag. You get a remote control. Weird that the remote control is white because I'm pretty sure what's in here should be black. It looks like the remote control takes 2 AAA batteries. We love a remote control. On off speed mode. Oh, a childlike lock. Nice. Timer, sleep, off screen, and circulation. I went with this one. I went back and forth on reviews, and I wanted to go with one that I was looking at another one, and the other one had great reviews, but then on the other hand, there was other reviews that weren't great. I think shipping, it was a sensitive device, and it seemed like it could break a little easy. But we have a big old pamphlet here. It's really well packaged. They've got cardboard in different spots. We've got styrofoam in different spots. Styrofoam. So here is the base. If you haven't guessed yet, this is a tower fan, an oscillating tower fan. And I wanted a tall one. I wanted one that was going to, most fans are short, and my bed sits up a little bit higher. So I was looking for a taller, thin fan that wasn't going to take up a lot of room. I have a very tiny house. Along my bed, there's barely enough room to walk. I mean, the wall is literally right here, so there's not very many places to put a fan. So I was looking for a small footprint and also something that was tall. And this is the one that I went with. I looked at the cooling fans where you add the ice and the water, and it seems like you have to sit right directly in front of them for it to be cooling. So this is what I decided on. This is also one of my gifts, but we have a big oscillating fan. Let's see, the cord. I always find the length of the cord is important because you don't always have an outlet very accessible. It's not the longest, really. I guess an extension cord may or may not be needed depending on where you're putting it. But let's pull it out of the bag. Is that actual tape? Okay, no. Okay. So that is the back of it. I do wish it had a filter that I could clean. That is the one thing I should have thought about and wish I thought about. I like to be able to clean my filters. We do have air purifiers, but you got something blowing stuff around all the time. There's a little handle in the back, so it's easy manageability. It does have a buttons up at the top. If you do happen to lose your remote or your batteries die, you can still use your fan. It does have a LED screen on the front. I don't know if this one has a tip over, like shut off feature. Child lock. Press this button on the remote control and lock and unlock controls. Okay. That way the kids can't be on, off, high, low, and break your motor. Yeah, I can give an update on this. I always like to share little updates. And speaking of updates, I do want to mention that the red light therapy, I know maybe not in the camera, you can't tell too much, but I feel like, but I am seeing some improvement. Is it like, wow, you know, like I'm like one of those Play-Doh things that you push and the hair just pops out? That's not it. But I am seeing improvement. And more importantly, the red light therapy, I feel like, is helping with my migraines. So that's huge. Let me get this fan out of the way real quick. And I'll tell you what, pancreatitis is no joke. It is absolutely no fun. I love the fact that this box came with all this like extra packing stuff. I could have used it a little while ago because I packed up a big old box that's got a long ride. But for my friends that love the cherry scents, that love oils, I picked up, I cannot read what this says. I don't know though, because this doesn't look exactly like the picture. I'm going to pull up my order real quick. You know, I was going to say, let me pull up the calendar. We've talked about a lot today. We've talked about a lot. So I'll leave that one alone. Cherry AF. That's what is in this bottle. A bold, seductive scent bursting with juicy cherry, sweet almond, and warm vanilla liqueur for a darling, decadent finish. Top notes: black cherry, bitter almond, and liqueur. Middle: sour cherry, plum, Turkish rose, jasmine, sambec. I'm butchering words. And the base is tonka bean, vanilla, puree, balsam, cinnamon, benzyne, sandalwood, clove, cedar, and patchouli. Inspired by Tom's Ford, Lost Cherry. Everything is the same. I'm trying to see what, oh, Amore. That's what it is. Amore, tiny, tiny, tiny up here. But my whole thing is like, this is what it looks like. It's a clear liquid. This one is red. It's got one of those, this bottle is glass and then the dropper part is plastic. And it's got one of those droppers that you push. Did you see that? You push and then release to get it out. It's a very cherry forward scent. It almost smells like, I don't know. It's very, very cherry. It's not as seductive, or I wouldn't say as sophisticated as the Tom Ford, but I do smell a bit of the oh boy. I do smell a bit of the patchouli is what I was trying to say. But it smells a little synthetic. I smell a little bit of the liqueur, but it doesn't smell like alcohol. But there's something about it. I think this would be really nice. Oh, I smell the cinnamon now. It's very like cherry, cinnamon, patchouli. It's not like a very well blend. I mean, no, it's so hard for me to explain. It smells a bit, do I want to say potpourri-y? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is more air freshener than a body oil. as much as I want to absolutely love this, maybe I'll change my mind. If I do, I'll give an update. I don't think it's awful. I don't. But it's not my favorite. Sand and Fog, so far, the cherry oil is my favorite, but I definitely don't love the price point that it's at right now. So yeah, wow, I spent entirely way too much time on that. I'm sorry if that was loud. I just realized that I bought something very kind of funny and also hopefully smells great because the reviews were great. It was one of the reasons why I bought it from this brand. And I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to ruin any surprises. But I also got two very surprising things in the mail that I would love to share with you. I was kind of like, wait, what is happening here? Because when I first pulled these out of the mailbox, and I don't know, I don't want to dox anyone, but I was like, wait, the names are, is this the same person? Because the placement of the stickers are so similar. The names are so similar. I was like, oh, what is happening here? But I got some cards from some lovely ladies, and I would love to open them with you. I've been waiting. They did come in the other day, and I just haven't recorded until now. So we are going to open up. We've got cute little bunnies on this one. This does come from Melissa C. We'll just say that. Happy Mail has arrived. Yes, love Happy Mail. And we are diving in. I'm so bad with cards lately. I really did try to get better, and then I fell off, and oh, look it. We got a little happy boba cup. We love stickers. I love boba too. It's been a long while, but I love boba. I'm just going to stick these back in so I know who sent what. I hope this makes you smile. Aw, a cute little card with a rainbow on it. I'm so sentimental. I keep every single card, every little thing. Hi, Maggie. Hope you have... Oh, hi, Maggie. I'm making up stuff. Let me start over. Hi, Maggie. How have you been? I've been enjoying the videos. I see you are growing in numbers also. Yes, girl, we made it to 1,000. Whoop, whoop. I'm so glad for you. I thought I would send you some happy friend mail. Love and wishes for a happy Easter. Much love and peace to you always. Oh, and we've got cute little Easter bunnies. Look at how pretty the Easter basket is. I love that. That is so pretty. Ooh, look at this lovely gothic. This is a big sticker. Oh, I dream of having a staircase like this one day. With all the flowers, the roses, just so very gothy. Love it. Very Victorian. Look how beautiful this is. Wow, that is gorgeous. I love that stained glass windows. Again, very gothy, very Victorian. Church windows, cathedral windows. Beautiful. I love that so much. Oh, look it. We've got bunnies. We've got a few different types of bunnies. Yes, yes, love it. Aw. Look at how adorable. Look at that beautiful flower. So pretty. Oh, and look at her. A beautiful goddess standing in the night, in the water, with the stars shining down on her. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very pretty. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for congratulating me on the subscribers. It's been a journey. It's been had its ups and downs, and it's been great because I left a comment on someone's video. I've actually said it multiple times. One of the best things about having a channel is, you know, getting to create bonds with people that you normally wouldn't do. It's just exciting. Nope, not today. That is how I'm feeling today. But we're doing it. We're pushing through. And this comes from Melissa T. Let's dive into it. I'm trying to be so careful. I don't want to. I always feel bad ripping the stickers or even the envelopes. Like, that's how sentimental I am. But I'm sorry, I had to. Ooh, we got a spooky little kitty. How cute is that? Big-eyed, happy cat. Well, I don't know if he's happy, but I'm going to say he's happy. We've got more stickers. Let's dive into the card. Ooh, I see some pretty... Maggie, I just wanted to send you a little note and tell you how good you are doing. I appreciate you. I know you don't know, we don't know each other, but from what I see, you are a kind, big-hearted, intelligent woman and very strong. Thank you for being you. One of your baddies, one of my beautiful baddies. Thank you. That got me in my feels. Thank you. Thank you. That was very sweet of you to say. I try. Wow. Yes. We've got stickers, but as soon as I saw the bats, I was like, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful. Bats are beautiful creatures. Look at how gorgeous they are. Like, they fertilize our land. They give us so much. Bats actually mean prosperity, vitality, good fortune. And, you know, like, at the beginning of the year, I was talking about unity and thriving. And I feel like that is kind of not technically the symbolism, but that is what I take away from bats. So many other cultures view bats as, you know, vitality, abundance, happiness. Yeah, abundance. Did I already say that? Yeah. So I love these. These are absolutely beautiful. I know exactly where these are going along with the other one. Look at these pretty bookmarks. Look at how pretty. I've got some books that those will go into. If you don't like me and still watch everything I do, you're a fan. Hey. Yep, I love that. Crazy. I prefer the term hilariously unstable. I'd like to think so. Another fine day ruined by adulthood. Ain't that the truth? Busy doing nothing. I wish right now. Bad vibes don't go with my outfit. I love that. Very good. I have these stickers. They're great. It's kind of fun to receive them because I send them out. So it's fun to receive them. I'd rather be funny than pretty, but good looking. But wait, I'd rather be funny than pretty, but good thing I'm both. Y'all stay safe though. That's funny. Pretty sure I seized the day wrong. That is definitely a thing. The first rule of passive-aggressive club is, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. I have probably literally said this more than once. Have the day you deserve. So true. So true. And that's enough today for today. That is the perfect sticker to end on because I'm going to call the haul here. Thank you, ladies, so very much for thinking of me and sending me the wonderful cards, the wonderful sentiments, the stickers. I just love it. Thank you for being beautiful baddies, and thank you for thinking of me. I want to say thank you for being here, for spending time with me. I understand life is precious. I hope you found something that you enjoyed. I know I talked quite a bit. Hopefully I was helpful. Hopefully I piqued your interest in something. With that being said, we have a lot more coming. I will put up videos up on the screen. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I mean, please stop and say hello anyways, because I always love chatting with you. It's the best part of uploading a video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed yet, when you see my face pop up on your screen, click that and it'll take you right to the subscribe button. Subscribing is 100% free. There's no real commitment. Of course, I would always appreciate it if you came back. And with that being said, I think this is where I say, don't forget to do something that brings you joy. Remember to be kind, and don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one.
But when the doorbell rings, I already know it's something new from a place I've never seen before. My girlfriend shops too much. She's got a car for every feeling she can.
I am loving this thing. It actually blows like cold air. I'm impressed. The remote works fine. There's you can adjust the fan up to 5 speeds, and then there's also a adjustment for how fast the motor blows. I don't know if you can see the shadow of my cardigan like blowing around. The you see my cardigan in the shadow? Woo! I just turned into Batman, but the fan blows all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. The cord is a little short and there is no shut off feature, tip feature, but I love this fan. The remote works perfect, so then now it's locked, so I can't do anything. I can press all the buttons and, you know, child safety. It goes all the way up to 12 hours. I am really happy with it.